Good morning, ladies and gents. That's a shotgun barrel you see on my shoulder now. It's become that time. Drew will join me as cameraman this morning, but he has to go back today. But we're already in. We got to our parking spot. Didn't even have time to really relax. Had somebody come in on us, so pretty nice guy though. Made sure we weren't going to bump into each other, so it all worked out. It's supposed to be still finally, so we should be able to hear some turkeys gobble if they gobble. Well, we're already at our spot here. We're not quite, but almost 2 hours before daylight. Well, we sit down for about 20-30 minutes, and here comes somebody. Walks up to us and tells us that he's going to walk right down here and set up. He said we were going to set up right there, and I said, well, I don't know what to tell you. He said, well, I guess we'll go on down this road. I said, well, that's the road that we're hunting. Expect the birds to be roosted down it somewhere. That's why we're not walking down it. He says, well, it's public land. I said, yeah, and it can be good as long as everybody's ethical and respectful. Man, Florida's just been plagued with disrespectful folks this year. Y'all probably getting tired of hearing us whine about people on this here Pinhoti project, but, well, public land at our finest. It's starting to break a little bit. We've had to endure some showers this morning that not so sure anybody knew about, including the meteorologist. Just dead. There ain't hardly nothing doing nothing, is there? Heard about 2 birds. One gobbler. He's gobbled 3 times, I think, but he's about a mile south of us here. We got a guy with this decoy set up about, I don't know, 175 from us here. So it's kind of interfering with the way I want to go about the morning. I feel like I got me a mosquito this morning. I guess we're going to do a little slow trolling. That rain has kind of made everything dead. Just a handful of songbirds singing. just looked down that road with my binos because it was a dark palmetto that made me think it was a turkey. I looked, it was a dark palmetto. We were just bebopping down the road, taking it really slow, calling, soft calling. And Drew looks up and says, "What's that in the road?" And I put my binos on. It's a big old gobbler. Just standing there looking, but he hadn't seen us either. And a hen came out of the right side. She hadn't seen us either, but then she got in the road and put her head up and kind of got nervous looking and fast walked back to the gobbler, and they went off to the left. Keep on doing what we were doing. We gave it about 30-40 minutes here. Hop into this cypress head and loop it around back to the road. Well, it's been a long day afield. What do you think, Joe? Walked a long way. The gobbler that we saw on the road right back there this morning, that I was looking forward to getting back to about this time of day on our walk out, a fella was sitting over him when we got there. Yeah, we were about 15 minutes late.
Congrats to him.
Yeah, nice fella.
Nice guy.
Said he's walking up the road and on his way out, hit the mouth call and turkey gobbled 150 yards and about run over him. We was close. We shouldn't have hunted as hard as we did. Should have came out a little sooner. Maybe tomorrow. Top of the morning to you. It is that time. All you guys get is me this morning. So I've just went from hunter or cameraman to hunter and cameraman. It's kind of the way this works. But anyways, if y'all noticed that you getting to see more of my beautiful face this morning, that's because there was a slight problem when we got a shower last night, because we did get a shower last night and that's refreshing. But I lost my beard trimmer guard cover before I left, but then I found it, I thought, so I clipped it on my little beard trimmer, threw it in my bag, and we took off down here in South Florida. Last night, that old beard got a little out of hand, started itching me a little bit, started looking like Lake Pickle. Lake Pickle's a good old boy, but his beard, I didn't want to do that. So I was in there showering up, and there ain't no mirror in this little place, so I just kind of felt my way through it. I tried to use my cell phone on that selfie mode, and it didn't work real well. But anyways, I got most of it knocked down, then I got the feeling, I was like, man, that awful short. Got out here to the truck, looked in my little mirror. I done got the wrong beard trimmer guard, little beard guard. So she's nice and tight, boys. That might be a good thing for any ladies that are watching. But anyways, that's why there's a little bit of a change of scenery. It'll be back to normal here in about, I don't know, who am I kidding? It'll be back to normal in about 3 weeks. It's time for the cardio part of the show. We're still moving, and unfortunately, we're moving in the, well, now we're going in the right direction, but I'm just bebopping down through here, daydreaming, you know, just, you know, walking, wondering what, you know, Jennifer Aniston's doing right now, wondering if she's as crazy as everybody says she is. But you can't believe the tabloids, I don't guess, but still, A woman that good looking has had so much trouble keeping a man. You gotta know there's some kind of screw loose. But anyway, walking down through here and it's like, man, it seems like I should have done made my turn off by now. So I'll whip out the old map. And yeah, I should have made my turn off about 20 minutes ago. I'm over 1,000 yards past where I was supposed to turn off. We're turning around and going back up to find that turn off. And then we're supposed to have another mile to go down the road. Oh, goodness gracious, I'm digging my own hole here. And that has been the problem. I just heard a turkey gobble, finally. He gobbled one time, and he's probably over a half mile away. But it may be the only game in town, it sounds like, so guess where we're headed. That joker's probably already on the ground now. We're doing the best we can. I hadn't heard him gobble again. Just trying right here. Sorry about that. Did you guys come in from the north? From the side? I just saw, did y'all just step out in the road? I could have swore I saw something step out in the road and thought it was a deer. Yeah. Well, I'll back up this way and get out of y'all's way. Okay. Yep, you got him in. There's a guy set up in the road right there. Unbelievable. If I hadn't missed my turn this morning, would I have beat him there? Who knows? Unfreaking real. And while I'm in a bad mood, I want to call your attention to one other thing. I got that turkey gobble 2 times. He's at least 500, 600, 700 yards on the other side of those guys and south of them. I didn't say, well, I was going to head down here. This is where I've always hunted. This is public land. I didn't do any of that. Like it's happened to us already twice this year in the 4 days of hunting. That's the only turkey that I've heard. And them boys were there. So I turned my butt around. And I'm gonna go back somewhere, try to find a different one. It's the only turkey I feel like I'm gonna hear today. But I'm gonna walk the mile, literally it's a mile, back down here to this road and go south. So, we're just practicing the golden rule. No surprises. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Unfortunately, it's not do unto others as has been done unto you. Because I'd be in a lot better situation right now. The turkey just gobbled way to the south. Don't think it's that. If it is that same turkey them boys are set up on, he's flown down and started going west. And I dropped a pin where I thought I heard that turkey last. He's still about a half mile away. But I'm fixing to start calling because if that is the same turkey, he's already moved to the west a lot. And I don't want him to be moving to the west and me be on his west side and him run into me. boots and her socks off. Letting them air out. As you can tell, we got the gun strapped across her back now. And we're back on the road. So I guess you can call this desperation mode. I've picked my way through those cypress domes. I mean, just inch by inch. Soft calling, picking up the volume. Did anything I could to try to provoke one that was in there to gobble, but it just did not happen. We're gonna try to bust through here real quick and get around the area that old boy was at this morning. Man, it'd be nice if he came back and we was able to put him on a limb. I'll walk all the way in here, like over 2 miles just to roost. Gotta get back here in the area, and I'm about 250 from where I want to kind of hit the brakes, come out on this road. You can see 250. So I just kind of pop out on the corner over there with my binos. There's a gobbler standing in the road down there at like 260. Well, I wasn't careful enough when I popped out and he saw something, even at that distance. Dang it, man, if I'd have just been careful. I think we can pretty much ride off a gobble for the evening, so. Good morning. We are at the gate. Fixing to get started on the trek in. I'm beat this morning, boy. God, I'm beat. But I don't know what I know what we're gonna do. I don't know if it's gonna work. When I was in here yesterday, I saw that gobbler in the road. He kind of saw me, but not really. Ended up getting one more glimpse of him across that road, a couple hundred yards down. Never heard anything fly up. He didn't gobble, nothing gobbled. I could have heard a pin drop blast yesterday evening, and there was nothing. Turkeys just are not gobbling really well. Keep our fingers crossed that something good happens this morning. We're running out of time here in Florida. Somebody did hit the road and head west, so. Blood's starting to break and our boy just gobbled. He's straight in from where I saw him go off the road about 150 or 175. I'm gonna stay on the road. I'm gonna try to do a fly down out here and get that turkey to pitch all the way to this road. I don't want to get in there and that stuff with him. Alright, I'm just standing up in this vegetation along the side of this road. And I'm just gonna wait. Hopefully he flies to this road. And I'm just gonna have to try to spin, and whenever I decide which way he's gonna fly down, could be to my left or to my right. I just walked up the road there and did a couple fly downs with a wing. Man, if this works. I feel for sure he's coming to this road, but where at on the road is the question. Here goes nothing. Especially that turkey is in some kind of mood. Goodness, I can't get these turkeys to gobble worth the flip. Well, it's about 10:30 now. Basically what that means is we sat there around where he roosted, within a couple hundred yards of there, till 10:30, and he never gobbled again. Sometimes you just get beat, and for the last 3 days, since I've been carrying this gun, I've been getting beat. But it's okay. I think it's alright to admit that from time to time. Sometimes you get caught up in these hunting stuff, the video stuff, and it always seems like the hunter wins. Seems like we win. That's not always the case. And more often than not, it's not the case. You're watching that unfold now. Still moving. I'm gonna run the fun right out of this. This area right here looks great, and it has since the first time I walked through here. It's just the tracks and stuff. Extremely fresh. Nice little spot. Can't strike a turkey in it for nothing. So, I'm sitting down here for, I don't know, 30 minutes maybe. I got my boots off, let my feet air out. Well, I guess we're gonna do an all-dayer. Daylight till dark, it's 3:30. I'm picking my way through this big cypress head. It'll lead me back around to the east side. I don't know what else to do. Well, this is the last ditch effort here. It's probably 4 o'clock. So this roadway that I saw that turkey on yesterday and that I think he calls home is right here in front of me. I've got my butt planted here for the next couple hours. And I hate hunting them like this, but I'm gonna. That's all I got left. I'm hoping he comes down this road because I've worked and picked apart this place today and have come about as close to killing a turkey as I would if I would have went to the zoo. Probably closer if I went to the zoo. Some dangerous animals there. Well, that's the sun setting you see back there. That's probably the sunset on my Florida little rendezvous this year. I knew I only had a few days to make it come together for myself, and I honestly can say that I swung the bat as hard as I could swing it. It's 7:30 right now. I left the truck at 5 o'clock this morning. So, that's 14 and a half hours, and we got an hour walk out of here. So, I give it 110 today. I can rest easy knowing that. So that's the only thing about those of us that hit it as hard as we do for these things and enjoy them as much as we do, and how it seems like our successes, the celebrations may seem a bit exaggerated. The thing is, when we don't succeed, what often isn't talked about is how the bitter taste of failure is also exaggerated. And the success is in the sunrise, don't get me wrong. And being down here and hunting gobblers in the sand, and I had an absolute ball with my brother, getting him his first 2 Osceolas. I know he was ecstatic. But, you know, I'm looking like I'm gonna leave without one for myself for the first time in, God, 12, 13 years. Y'all are probably tired of hearing me moan. So, y'all enjoy looking at my feet walk out, I guess.